taco.
You got dinner. You just figured it out, didn't you?
But I need to stay away. So we'll turn to Kevin on the weather. Change subjects. No tacos for me. What's it looking like here for us? Is Milton going to impact us?
No impacts here for us from Milton. In fact, high pressure will provide us with gorgeous weather. But boy, a really frightening scenario. And to kind of put this in perspective, the National Hurricane Center was just mentioning that this very well or likely could be one of the most destructive hurricanes in the west coast of Florida history here. So, and I certainly think that is a real possibility with what we're facing here with Hurricane Milton tonight. Of course, it exploded incredibly early this morning from a Category 2 to a 5, sustained winds of 180 miles per hour. And if you look here, it's not through strengthening, so we very well could see it intensify a little bit more as it cruises past the north coast of the Yucatan of Mexico. Of course, we hopefully keep that offshore of the Mexican Yucatan because you don't want anyone dealing with a Category 5 intensity type storm. Now, as the storm makes a run at Florida, it is forecast to weaken in intensity, but let's not get confused that this is a life-threatening storm because even if it weakens to a Category 3, it will have spent 2 days prior as a Category 5, and that is going to really drive the Gulf of Mexico well inland to the coast of Florida. And as we saw with Katrina, very Katrina-esque, maxed out as a Category 5 for about 2 days, made landfall along the Mississippi Gulf Coast as a Category 3, and Milton is likely to do the same, but the damage is already done, though, because the Gulf is already whipped up into such a frenzy there. So I wouldn't be surprised. They're calling for up to 15 feet, but, you know, it's interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see water levels up to 20 feet. So you're going to have to run from the coast and run inland. The problem here is that with it being such a fast-moving hurricane, we expect widespread power outages across all of the peninsula, central Florida, Orlando, all the way up to probably even Jacksonville even, given the intensity and speed of this hurricane. It's likely to make landfall late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So anyone from Tampa to Fort Myers has to get away from the coast with this system. Now, closer to home, the weather a lot more tranquil for us, fortunately. Here's a look at temperatures. Upper 60s to right around 70 right now. Get set on a chilly night. A fall chill is what you should expect. Most areas down to between about 40 to 45 by tomorrow morning. And I wouldn't rule out in some of the coldest valleys, you know, sheltered from the wind, I wouldn't rule out an upper 30 or 2 overnight tonight. So certainly going to be hoodie, jacket, sweater weather for you and the kids first thing starting out on Tuesday. It's 68 right now. Look at the dew point. Clear skies, light winds. Remember, the temperature likes to make a run for that dew point number. So Futurecast is quiet this week. You don't need the umbrella. All you need is the sunglasses. And early this week, the jackets and sweaters. But as we get towards the end of the week and into the weekend, temperatures are going to start to climb, so it won't be quite as chilly. Tonight, though, certainly going to have a fall feel. Low 40s in the city again. I think a little colder out in the burbs. 71. A fabulous fall day tomorrow with plenty of blue sky and sunshine. So chilly in the morning, probably chilly through, you know, about 9 or 10. And then by lunchtime, we're into the 60s. Here's your 7-day forecast, okay? Wow, what a gorgeous stretch of weather. In fact, high pressure over the Ohio Valley is protecting us and going to keep Milton well to our south so that we see temperatures actually warm up going into the weekend. In fact, we'll likely be back into the 80s by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much. A lot of people doing this today.